Samsung recently launched the 2017 update to its mid-range A series line, and the middle child, the A5, far from being awkward, is a great smartphone with a competent set of cameras. The camera setup on 2017's A5 is a notable step up from its predecessors, starting with enlarged sensors. Both the front and back of the new A5 sports 16 megapixel resolution snappers, and each comes with an impressively wide f1.9 aperture too. One thing the 2017 model has lost is optical image stabilization, which likely comes as part of Samsung's efforts to reduce the visible camera bump to zero, something it's achieved across all three of this year's A series phones. Another part of the experience that stands out from the company's 2016 devices is a significantly reworked camera UI that aims to improve ease of navigation between the camera's modes and features. The viewfinder includes the standard fare of video and shutter buttons, gallery shortcut, flash controls, and the like. But swipe gestures are now the fundamental way to move between different parts of the camera's interface. Swipe left and you're presented with 8 basic and 8 beauty filters, all of which can be applied in real time, while swiping right pulls up the mode switcher. It offers a stripped down skill set versus the company's flagship snappers, but you'll still find manual control in pro mode, HDR shooting, night mode, and even a dedicated food mode for those Instagram spammers. You can also download additional filters and modes from the Samsung App Store, with links baked into the camera interface, and there are alternative ways to snap a photo by using the volume controls, tapping anywhere on screen, or by using the new floating shutter option, which lets you drag a shutter button anywhere within the viewfinder. While there is a button to jump to the front camera, a more natural alternative is to simply swipe down. It's fast, intuitive, and it's an implementation we hope to see on other Samsung phones going forward. Aside from a smaller gamut of modes to choose from, including wide selfie, the A5's beauty tools are expanded to face slimming and eye enlargement as well as skin softening. The 2017 A5 brings a respectable mid-range camera to the table, with its primary sensor offering pleasingly colourful imagery in all manner of conditions, including low-light environments. Dealing with high contrast scenarios is one of its biggest issues, as it struggles to render details at the fringes of its dynamic range. However, if you're willing to allow for a slower shutter, HDR mode does a great job of retaining colour and detail that would otherwise have been lost. It's fast to focus even when shooting crisp macro photos, and still turns out well-exposed imagery in artificial or poorly lit environments without you having to touch night mode, most likely as a result of that wide aperture. Fine detail does take a bit of a hit, which OIS may have negated, but Samsung opted to create a phone with a slimmer profile instead. The front camera catches an impressive amount of detail, albeit struggling to pick out crisp edges on a subject when taking snaps indoors, whilst dialing all the beauty settings up to 11 only makes you look a little bit like an extraterrestrial. Samsung has kept things simple on the video front, with quality topping out at 1080p HD at 30 frames per second for both the front and rear cameras. A 60 FPS mode would have been nice, but instead you get native 1:1 recording, presumably for experiences like Instagram. Actual image quality is for the most part pleasing, doing a great job at handling colour and exposure on the fly, but no OIS means small tremors are easily spotted in footage, and although focus is fast enough when standing still, it falls down when walking or trying to handle any dramatic movement. The new A5's simplified interface and feature set mean it's fast and easy to use, but will perhaps be a little restrictive for some. The other challenge is its £370 price tag, which helps place it in the same region as the likes of the Honor 8, which has a more interesting and varied camera setup, as well as the OnePlus 3, or for £30 more, the 3T, which both shoot raw stills, 4K video, and include OIS. Hopefully you enjoyed our camera review of the 2017 Samsung Galaxy A5, and if you want to see the full resolution samples from this review, check it out on recombo.com/mobile. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.